Alright guys, I'm here back with more NieR Replicant the next afternoon, and we're going to be starting Route B, I guess is what we're going to call it, Playthrough B, I don't know what the fuck you call it. But anyway, and we're only going to do B, I'm not going to do beyond that because fuck that, it takes way too much time, but this is just replaying the second half of the game, which isn't too bad, and we get a lot more context, so decided to do it. So let's do it, continue. I believe it is this one. There we go. It took us almost 19 hours to finish the game the first time. Yeah, it's already afternoon. To be honest, I'm not feeling particularly great. So last night I finished NieR at around like 1:45 or so. I fell asleep around 3. I woke up at like 11:30. I don't know why I got up so late, to be honest. That's probably like the longest sleep I've had in a while. But it's not even like I feel...
I was reminded about something from my past.
Refreshed or anything. Maybe. Like, it's like I just feel like shit. So I don't know.
This whole time. Anyway.
By the way, it's 12:30 now. So is this back from when we released Kaine? So that means like that's like about an hour that we are saving out, right? Or okay, we're actually seeing it from Kaine's perspective. Yeah, I believe this is where we get the backstory behind her, right? But yeah, so, we'll see how today goes. I already took, like, migraine medicine and everything. Hopefully things get better. Yeah, and then, what is it? So, yeah, the plan for today. I mean, obviously it'll be shorter, but we will play, obviously, some NieR Replicant here. I want to finish this playthrough by Friday, like, by the end of the week. I just want to get this game done at this point. And then we'll start Automata, which should be fun. I'm interested in seeing how that goes. And then, yeah, later today I'll edit my Jeff Probst's least favorite player video, which that should be an easy one-day edit. Well, I shouldn't say easy, because there gets still like an hour's worth of audio. But I mean, like, easy enough to where I should get it done today unless something goes wrong. And then... let's see, tomorrow I work, but I'm probably going to try to get some work done on my Death Stranding retrospective. I think that's the next video to edit. So I'll probably try to get a start on that. Well, also tonight we'll play some NieR, probably. But yeah, I'll try to get a start on the Death Stranding retrospective tomorrow, and then try to finish that up by Saturday, or by Sunday. And whenever we finish NieR, the next day I have off there, we'll write the retrospective there for NieR Replicant. And then I'll probably wait until we finish Automata to record it. Either that or, like, I mean, unless, like, the BB 23 mid-season power ranking comes first. Or I'll transfer, whichever mid-season power ranking's next. Whichever, when I get around to recording that, if I have that in the back burner already, I'll go and record it. But anyway, and then, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the short-term plan, is really just play more of this. I'm going to be streaming Mass Effect on my Twitch channel along the way, and also just work on videos. Hopefully, the channel my other channel, the one I actually care about, actually gets a bit of a boost. Okay, is this all going to be through text? But, yeah, hopefully my other channel starts to pick up again in August. It's been really bad this last month. Like, this is the worst month I've had in, like, I think, like, 2 years. Like, it's pretty fucking bad. Like, revenue-wise, like, even though revenue is down a lot, but, like, to be honest, revenue-wise, it's actually, like, not the worst thing in the world, all things considered. it's definitely down from what it has been for like last year or so, but it's still like it's higher than what it would have been like, I don't know, back in like May of last year or anything like that, or really any month before that. Like CPM is technically higher, so it's like, and like I'm pretty sure like by the end of this month, which is what, like 2 more days, 3 more days of revenue, I'm probably still gonna. Actually, I even think now, as of right now, I'm still like, this would have been my best month ever if this was like a year ago, like if this was last July, or last June, I guess. I don't remember. Anyway, like it's like it's not really actually that bad in the grand scheme of things, but it's like just everything is really stabilized in terms of. Again, yesterday was my first day of the entire year that I got below 2,000 views. And obviously, it looks like today's going to kind of match that. Just views are really stabilizing, and really a lot of that's my own thing. Like I purposely kind of did that at the end of the year, just because, or at the end of this month, because I realized that everything is shit, so I might as well just get all the shit out of the way and try to front load next month a bit. To a degree. I mean, like, I feel okay about this video that's coming out this Saturday. Again, views in general have been down, so I think it won't be as good as I would like it to, but I'm hoping it's number 1 on my last 10 videos. Like, if it isn't, that's really sad, considering what is number 1 at this point. This is ridiculous, though, that we're getting text that we get, like, a proper music from the thing. But yeah, and then, try to think, so then... next Wednesday, who cares? It's Yakuza, but then the one after that, I feel pretty confident about, and it being my winner player ranking, which should perform good. Like I won't say like, well, I'm well is technically what it was. I would expect it to do good for what we're currently at. Again, I think in general, my channel is starting to slow down. In terms of viewership, but I think that'll be the true test, is that video. I think if that video ends up like very much underperforming, then I kind of, yeah, like I think just in general the general interest for my channel has gone down. But if it performs well, or like at least decent enough, then I think it's more so that, yeah, it's just the videos in particular I've been releasing recently. Again, this last month has been very weird, where I've only had 1 Survivor video the entire month up. Like, again, like technically, and this video that's coming out Saturday is the 31st, but it's like I've only had 1 Survivor video the entire month before this, and everything else has been Australian Survivor, Survivor South Africa. I had like 2 extra videos, both of which being video game videos. What else did I have? Big Brother 23 cast assessment, which bombed. I did Big Brother player rankings. It's a lot of videos that like just didn't perform. Again, even that 1 Survivor video bombed. Yeah, BB2 retrospective. So yeah, kind of weird. By the way, my Last of Us Part 2 retrospective is over 1,000 views. I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, it's been a while since I've had a video that even matched my sub count.
Is what they're doing, right? They're comparing her to Whitney, who obviously you put the...
Because I still have the live feed update up. Alright, 25 minutes. So I need to be at the 30-minute mark here.
And a lip sync, I don't...
Alright, just wanted to do that real quick. That way it saves my spot. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the Marine review. Yeah, does my VOD channel even come up if I look it up? It doesn't. That's hilarious. It's still that case. Like if you look up my VOD channel, it simply just doesn't even come up. Like it comes up with my main channel. So that's hilarious. Who fucking cares? Alright, it eventually comes up if you like scroll down far enough. Either way. Do 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 do. it's fun. Like, I really don't get who's watching my VODs. Like, it's really weird to me that my VODs are getting, like, consistent, like, 20-ish views when I only have, like, 33 subscribers. So it's like, who the fuck is actually watching these VODs? But it is also funny that I believe my most watched VOD is still less views than my most watched video. On my main channel. But still. It's still weird to me. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. By the way, my Yakuza video bombed, and that's hilarious. Especially because I still have like 5 other fucking videos in the series, but whatever. It is what it is. Actually, I want to see what's the like-dislike ratio on that at this point. 4 to 1. Okay. Do, 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 do. This is going on for way too fucking long. Like, dude, how much fucking text is there? Is it really gonna be all through text? That's so fucking underwhelming. Anyway. Yeah, like looking at my recent videos. So we have the Yakuza video, 87 views right now. After 2 days. That's so sad. It is doing better than my 13 Sentinels video at this point, though. So at least there's that. Which means it'll hit 100. At least there's that. Top 10 non-winning players, not even at 3,000 views. That's really bad. Celebrity K Pool Altiga player ranking 676 views. That's actually okay. Like, I'm actually content with that. Like, even though, like, I think realistically it probably could have hit 1,000. Like, I'm content with 676 views. 13 Sentinel spoiler review, 96 views. That's really bad. Source of Africa mid-season power ranking, 1.3 thousand. Slightly underwhelming, but not like over. Like, again, like I was thinking, like hovering around 2,000. So like, it's bad, but it's not like abysmal. Strand Survivor cast assessment, 3.3 thousand. I think at this point it's kind of matched. It did start off really slow, and I found that underwhelming. But at this point, like 3.3 thousand, that's kind of around where I was thinking it was going to hover. Survivor What If, 5.3 thousand, that's really bad. Like, that should be at least 7,000. Like, that 5.3 thousand is terrible. Assassin's Creed, actually, that's actually kind of okay. 223 views for my thoughts on Assassin's Creed series. Like, I feel like that's okay. 1.5 thousand for BB2 retrospective. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's pretty solid for that. For what it is. BB23 cast assessment, 6.1 thousand. Again, underwhelming. But yeah, that's the entire month. Like not a single video. Like, that's my most viewed video, is the cast assessment for BB23 at 6.1 thousand, which is 2,400 less than my subscriber count. And if we're going beyond that, like, it hasn't been since my top 10 pre-merge boot video that a video has gotten more views than I have subscribers, which was, let's see, when is that? June 12th. So it's been a while. Yeah, like, beyond that, we got what? BBAU at 1.7 thousand, which, that's fine. I mean, to be fair, like, before that, like, everything kind of matches my expectations. Like, there's that, like, it really is, like, just this last month that has been terrible. With, again, you have the BB23 and the Survivor What If videos both completely bombing. A really slow start for Australian Survivor cast assessment, and then, like, everything else has been, like, lower than expected. I'm hoping that it's just a July thing. I'm hoping that, like, once we get to August, like, maybe things shift up, maybe the algorithm changes things up, maybe CPM goes back up, but again, like, this month has not been particularly great. Like, I believe this is my worst month subscriber-wise in a very long time. Is this really all going to be text? This, oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. This is some bullshit. But yeah, this has been my worst month subscriber-wise in a very, very long time. And view-wise, it's my worst month in a very, very long time. Revenue, it's actually not terrible. Like, it is my worst month, like, since, like, revenue jumped up, which was, like, July of last year, I think. Maybe June, I don't remember. It was one of those 2 months. But it's, like, it's still not great. Anyway, I guess we could continue scrolling. Top 10 non-winning one-time player at 5,000 views. That's about right. 2.5 thousand for International Survivor runner-up ranking. That's about right. Actually, I'm going to look this up real quick, because I don't remember the ranking. What did I have? Itara at the bottom? Okay, that's about right then. Boule, Doral, Tass, Baden, Sivu, Jackie. Would I have Jackie higher? Maybe. Jean, I think I would. I would have her above Jean. She's around where Suzanne is. Barb, Dave, Tom, Sharn, Jacinda, Shona, Lee, Grant, Sharn again, Nicole. Alright. Yeah, I think that's still relatively accurate. I will be doing a global runner-up ranking at some point. I have to wait until after 41 though. But, and also all the international seasons that are currently airing. But I will be doing that, which that's going to be a fucking pain. But whatever. What if Minority Alliance were pagonged? 8,000 views, that's about right. 2020 year in gaming at over 500. I feel like that's pretty solid for that. I'm pretty content with that. Top 10 pre-merge boot, 9.5 thousand, again, solid. Last of Us, 1.1 thousand, that's pretty good. Star 41 cast reaction, 18,000 views, pretty good. My last, like, good video. Challenge All-Stars, 1.4 thousand views. Kind of underwhelming, but I guess it's fine. What if Final 5 Boots won immunity, 9.7 thousand views. That's pretty good at this point. I think that definitely, that's remained somewhat consistent, because that was definitely pretty bad off the bat. 1.2 thousand for Survivor UK retrospective. That's fine. Again, it's a season no one's watched. Why you should play 13 Sentinels? Almost 300 views. Like, why the fuck does that video have so many more views than spoiler review? Dreamcasting Big Brother Second Chance, 4.3 thousand. That's really bad, but, or not really bad, but that is pretty bad. But who cares really? BB 9 player ranking, 3.6 thousand. That's solid for what it is. Maybe a little bit underwhelming, but like overall solid. Jeff Rope season ranking, 12,000. That's good. The Circle season 2, 1.9 thousand. That's pretty bad. BB 9 season review, 5.7 thousand. I think that's pretty good for BB 9 season review. Haven't had, like, I feel like that's really good for BB actually. Source of for cast assessment, 3.2 thousand. That's fine. Why the fuck is the thumbnail so dark for this? I actually did not notice this until now. And also, is this off center? Why am I just now noticing this? I think the fucking thumbnail's fucked. Well, no, it can't be though. It must. Oh, that's fucking weird. Oh, they made it off center. What the fuck? I never noticed that until now. The Survivor South Africa part of the logo is off center because they were trying to align it with the fucking torch on the island. Oh, that's fucking weird. I never noticed that until now, but yeah, it's off center, but it's like purposely off center, but like it's still off center. And also, I made the background way too dark. I don't know why it's so dark looking at it now, but whatever. Another What If video, 10,000 views, whatever. Australian Outback player ranking, 4.8 thousand. Double Agents, 2.7 thousand. That's actually kind of underwhelming, considering how much time I put into that. Uncharted 4 retrospective, 276 views. And that's actually okay. Like, to be honest, like, it's weird how, like, up until just recently of both the 13 Sentinels and the Oxa videos, like, video game videos are performing, like, around, like, even the worst ones were around 300 views, which, like, that's pretty solid in my eyes for what my channel is. Jeff Probst's winner ranking, 15,000 views. Circle UK review, 1.3 thousand. That's kind of underwhelming, but whatever. So I'm pretty sure the season 2 one is better. Recasting Cambodia, 9,000. Solid. Celebrity Survivor, 6.7 thousand. That's fine. Mid-season power ranking BB Can, 3.2 thousand. That's solid. That's pretty good, actually, for mid-season power ranking for BB Can. Whoa. When did that get more views? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Retrospective at almost 500. I didn't realize that picked up. Dreamcasting Survivor Early Boots, 8.4 thousand. That's good enough. Survivor runner-up ranking 1.4 thousand. Survivor What If Final Jurors 1 Final Immunity, 19,000 views. That's pretty good. Not even 1,000 views on Celebrity Circle. I really enjoyed Celebrity Circle though. I think that was the best season of the Circle this year, was the Celebrity Circle, even though it was so short. Recasting Survivor Winners at War at 13,000 views. That's solid. Life is Strange retrospective at 600 views. In retrospect, I would not have made that video. I kind of regret making that video, and it's like not a video I would do nowadays. As nowadays, I typically, like, instead of doing like one video for an entire series, I would split it up, and do like Life is Strange 1 retrospective, Life is Strange 2 retrospective, Life is Strange 4 Storm, like that sort of thing. So do it all in one video is something I just wouldn't do. I recognize that now, but because I recognized it by the time I released the video. That's kind of why I held off on releasing the video for so long. It's because I realized that, yeah, I don't really want to be doing that sort of thing anymore, but whatever. Dreamcasting Old School versus New School, almost 10,000. Really? Survivor season ranking, global season ranking is only at 10,000 views? I thought that was more, actually. BB 9 cast assessment, 4,000. 1.9 thousand Australian Survivor runner-up ranking. That's pretty bad, actually. 16,000 views for What If Every Final Four had forced fire making. 266 views for Catherine retrospective. I feel like that's solid. Only 12,000 views for my international winner ranking. I put so much fucking time into that video, man. Actually, I don't even remember like the top of the list. What we got? Rob Dixon at 5. I do feel like maybe that was a bit high. I don't know. It's like his game is like the least flawed though, out of the international winners. But it's also a really old school win. So it's kind of weird to me. I have David at 12. I think inherently that seems low, but like I think if I really were to think about it, that probably is about accurate. But it does seem low. Tom Westman at 19. To be honest, I've been really low on Tom Westman every time I think about his game again. Yeah, like Yule at 23. I think at this point I would put Yule above Tom Westman. Go Kaija retrospective at 2.5 thousand views. I'm pretty happy with that. Again, did not think it would get anywhere close to that. So 2.5 thousand, I think that's pretty good. BB runner-up ranking, that's up to 9,000. That's pretty good. That had a really slow start. Challenge, my experience with the challenge, 2.3 thousand. Not great. I mean, like, it's fine for what it is, but like, I think in general the challenge just isn't performing as well as I would have liked it to. But whatever. What do we got? We got Dreamcasting Survivor Heroes vs. Villains, 13,000. That's solid enough. Australian Outback retrospective, 3.9 thousand. What If Final 2s or Final 3s for Big Brother, 7,000. That is a terrible thumbnail. I really need to. I should probably rework that thumbnail. That is terrible. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking of that thumbnail, but whatever. Like, that seems so I mean, like, it is following my Survivor What If format, but like Survivor just in general has a more stylized font than Big Brother. Big Brother just looks like a random fucking it looks so fucking boring. Whatever. 3.1 thousand for runner-up ranking of BB Can. That's pretty good for that, I feel like. 12,000 views for Champions vs. Challengers. That's solid. 389 views for Hitman retrospective. Jeff Probst's Nightmare Season, 34,000 views. My best video of the year. Sasuke 38 review at 4,000 views. That's really insane. We got Survivor Final Juror Ranking. 25,000 views. We got 2020 the year in reality TV at 3,000 views. That's pretty. So actually, I want to see something about my Final Juror Ranking. I don't remember a lot of. David rates at 5, Alexa 6, Ian at 7, Lauren at 8, Sarah Lucina 9, Johnny Fairplay, Rob, Malcolm. Malcolm might be too high. Holly Hoffman 13. Actually, maybe not. Sydney, Kathy, Scout, Yao, Maddie, Rudy, Jerry, Ashley, Ozzy at the bottom, Tina, Rick Devens. That's all about right. Terry Dietz, Eddie, Angela. Oh my god, I forgot how fucking bad the bottom of the list is. It's like, fuck me. Yeah, no. Actually, I want to see this. The 2020. I put BB Can 8 in the bottom. BBAU, ANW 12, BB 22, Survivor All-Star, Australian Survivor All-Stars, Circle Brazil, Circle US, Amazing Race 32, Circle France. Yeah, so that should be interesting a bit, I guess. Like, I'm trying to, like, how many shows are there for just this year so far? Like, there's a lot already. And there's gonna be a lot by the end of the year as well. It's like, just thinking about it, it's like we got what, Survivor. I'm still not entirely sure how I want to approach Sequester, if I want to put Sequester on there. This is ridiculous. Like, why is this so long? Like, I don't fucking care. I'm not reading all this shit. I don't care. No, how many fucking things are there? You know what? I'm not fucking doing this. Fuck this. Oh my fucking god, like, how much is there? Thank you. That was ridiculous.
The beast approaches. Oh, I know.
Okay, so he still plays him though. Versus. Wait, I just want to see something. So we are given the best weapon already, though.
What anger this creature must have. How does
I just want to see something. Okay, so we don't get restocked on our...
Not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
I saw it. It's lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Yeah, this definitely feels a lot lighter. I forgot that you had a Watch Dogs retrospective. I forgot I did a top 10 double evictions for BB Can. I forgot that was a thing I did. It is insane to think about like stuff that I used to do on the channel that I just like wouldn't do anymore. I want to look like, yeah, let's look at earlier in the channel. So Guided International Survivor, I would still do that. I would still do Celebrity Big Brother review. I would not do Metro review. Oh, fuck off, we got more. I'd probably do some sort of retrospective, I think. Or maybe that, like, I think Metro is like the type of thing that I would do a series retrospective for. Not Life is, like, Life is Strange is the one that, like, I have so many, like, in-detailed thoughts about that it wouldn't really feel right. Like Metro, though, I would do like a full, and which too, I guess that's technically what this is. I mean, it's structured more like a review, but like nowadays I would just go a lot more in detail and like do my experience with the Metro series or something like that. But either way, BB Can season ranking, that's about the same. Shenmue, again, same thing. I would do Shenmue, my experience with 1 and 2 or something dumb like that, instead of just a straight up game review. History of Assassin's Creed novelizations, I would still do that. Legacy of First Blade, I would still do that, kind of. I mean, like, I wouldn't, but I mean, because I'm just not doing that sort of shit anymore, but, like, still not too... Like, I would definitely go a lot more in detail. Why you should watch The Genius, I would still do that. Sort of 40 cast speculation, still do that. 5 series to watch for Power Ranger fans, for Super Sentai. Not a high priority. Episode ranking for Life is Strange, I'd still do that. Origins versus Odyssey. Who would I vote for? Survivor, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime ranking. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Whatever. First impressions of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, definitely would not do that. The future of Assassin's Creed. 2 future of Assassin's Creed videos. I forgot about that. I did 2 of them because I'm a fucking idiot. How did this one even go? I don't even remember. Let's actually watch it. I know I made it as like a... Oh my god, this is before I fucking got a mic and everything too.
Thoughts on the new leaks for the next Assassin's Creed game, which seems to be codenamed Kingdom. So around the time that these leaks came out, I released a video on my thoughts on the future of Assassin's Creed, which there will be a link down below if you want to watch that, but it's kind of funny now because it's outdated and became so before I was able to get it out. So I'm kind of going to rectify that by making this video, which is essentially an updated version of that video.
I kind of want to...
has come out.
I want to rename this video.
Who's accurately leaked every Assassin's Creed game since Black Flag.
Yeah, I want to rename this video. Because it's like...
It ends up being true. So when he revealed that the 2020 Assassin's Creed game will be Vikings, despite all of the recent rumors that said the 2020 game was going to be an ancient Rome game developed by Ubisoft Sofia, I gotta say, I was really mind blown. And I really believe these ancient Rome rumors, as you could tell from my previous video, because they just made perfect sense for Ubisoft. They'd be able to finish off the ancient trilogy with the Rome game, especially after the original Origins leak stated that a trilogy was talked about, and for that to not come to fruition is a bit strange to me. Now, spoiler alert for the Origin and Odyssey DLCs, In the Hidden Ones, Bayek and I have a conversation about Bayek visiting her in Rome, which always seemed to me to either be foreshadowing to a Bayek sequel, which obviously didn't happen, or at least a future game in Rome. And then in Legacy of the First Blade, there's the very blatant retcon of Aya being a descendant of Cassandra. Like, why was this a thing? I don't get why this was even a thing at this point. If there's not going to be a sequel, why did they even do this? Like, I really don't get it. It makes no sense from a narrative perspective. So you would think that the only reason that would be in the game
I'm really
is
incredulous over
the
this.
next Rome game and have an excuse for still using Cassandra's demigod powers. But no, like, nothing came out of this. Like, they really did something so terrible for, like, no reason. But getting away from that, I do still think there is a chance for an
What the
ancient Rome
fuck?
game. Again, this game could be like AC Rogue. Now, if you don't know, AC Rogue was the
Oh my
beginning
fucking
by
god, what is with all
Sophia
this text? I don't fucking care.
after Black Flag. And because of that, Schreier
I
didn't have
don't
information
care.
on Rogue at the time.
Okay.
So I do think there's still a chance of 2 games coming out in 2020. One Ancient Rome
Stay
game for the
alive.
current gen, and then Kingdom
Stay
for the
alive.
next gen. Though there have been reports that Kingdom might be a cross-gen.
Kaine,
So I
you
do
gotta
think that's a
live.
possibility.
You gotta
I think
come back
another
to us.
possibility is the fact that maybe it's a DLC. Maybe this Ancient Rome rumor is a DLC. That's also a possibility, especially because they're taking a year
Spoiler, it
off
wasn't.
from Assassin's Creed. So it is a possibility that maybe Ubisoft Sophia, again, who developed Curse of the Pharaohs, the bigger DLC for AC Origins, I do think it could be a possibility that maybe they're working on a pretty big DLC for Odyssey. Do I think it's likely? Probably not, though. I think at this
not.
point, the most likely thing that happened is the fact that this game was either canceled or this game could have just never existed and people were just using the Origins
We
leak
were the one
to create
calling
their own
me,
rumors afterwards.
weren't you?
I do think this would have been my preferred course for Assassin's Creed, though.
You
Having
still
a 2020 game,
recognize me?
Cross-gen, Ancient Rome game
course.
that finishes off the Ancient
I know you
Trilogy,
right away.
giving Ashraf's team an extra year for them to
Thank
work on
you.
Kingdom, which
Kaine.
would be
Oh, Ashraf, oh no.
ending this ancient era really early and making these games feel pointless, kind of like what they did with Unity and Syndicate. Now it's time to talk about Kingdom. Like I said, I was mind blown when Schreier said that Vikings was the next game for 2020. I was so confident. I was so confident it was going to be Ancient Rome 2020, Vikings 2021. And again, I was right about Vikings, it's just that it was coming out a year earlier than I thought. Now again, I thought this Viking game would be 2021, developed by Montreal 3, which is Ashraf Ismail's team, who previously developed Black Flag and Origins. And that this would be a next-gen only game. But this 2020 release date really changes everything. Obviously, this will still be the start to a new era of Assassin's Creed, and I still believe that this will be developed by Montreal 3. Now, since their last game was Origins, and that came out in 2017, and they started development of this game right afterwards, by the 2020 release date, Kingdom would be in development for 3 years instead of the 4 that I originally thought it would be. And also, this being a 2020 release, it's either going to be a cross-gen game, or there's going to be 2 games. There's no way they're letting go of the market from the older consoles that quickly. But if this game is a cross-gen game, I do also think it really limits the potential of the game, as they're probably not going to be able to do every little thing that they could do if it was a next-gen exclusive. And something else that's really upsetting to me is the fact that this means that Ubisoft Quebec is probably going to get the first next-gen exclusive. But like Quebec,
Let it wash over us like
we're really going to give this team first next-gen game? This team that can't even stick to a franchise they've been working on for 7 years now? And tries to discredit any sort of criticism that anyone gives them. I can go on and on about Ubisoft
Are you
Quebec,
kidding
but
me?
the thing is
You
that
can't be
more
serious.
likely they are working
Please
on the
try
next
to
Assassin's Creed
understand.
game. Again,
People are tired
there was
and
an interview
scared,
recently
and
that did say there are 2
sorry.
development teams on Assassin's Creed.
I'm
Again, I
sorry
thought
you
there was
have to
gonna be
bear the
3
brunt
because I
of
thought
that.
they were adding in Sophia, but either way. But it does look like Montreal 3 and Quebec are the 2 teams. that
This
are
is
gonna
crap,
stay on
and you know
Assassin's
it.
Creed. And I just don't get why. It's very clear that Ubisoft doesn't understand Assassin's Creed and doesn't want to understand Assassin's Creed. But it just seems like Ubisoft keeps on forcing them to make
It's okay.
content when they really don't care about the franchise. I really don't
We can
get
sleep
what their thought
outside.
process is there.
No
Ubisoft
one's
has
sleeping
developed
outside.
King Washington, Syndicate, and Odyssey.
You and Kaine
Syndicate
saved
Washington,
this village,
which has a whole bunch
and
of
now they
stupid
want to run you out?
superpowers. Syndicate, which is like pretty
People
much
are
just a
afraid
parody
of us.
Assassin's Creed,
And
it
really,
also has
I
freaking
understand.
rope launchers. And
And
Odyssey, which
as long as you're still
disregards
with us,
everything
I
in
can
the
deal
lore
with
to make it the most cookie cutter experience I think I've ever
Right,
had.
Kaine?
I know I'm coming off very negative in this video, but I am actually excited for
I'm
Kingdom.
used to sleeping
Again,
outside.
At the end of the day, it is a game by Ashraf's team, who are really talented and
But-
have passion for the games.
We'll
they
see you
make.
later.
Again, this was made very clear in games like Black Flag and
Sorry
Origins.
about this.
And I'm sure they will make a great game. I'm just worried it might not live up to its potential. potential, especially the potential that it could have had if it was given another year. But yeah, Vikings is a great setting. I think.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
Some pretty heavy melee combat, which is something they exceeded with in Origins. I do also think they'll probably take inspiration from games like God of War.
I didn't get much sleep that night.
Probably using assets for For Honor, considering that's a Ubisoft game as well.
For the first time in my life, I hated Devil.
Yeah, like this is new, right?
For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village.
Now looking back on the history of Assassin's Creed and these other games that
To
started
protect it from the horror of the shades.
which was developed in 3 years, which was built on a completely new engine and used pretty much all of the new assets, something that I think this game will probably need as well. But then in more recent
Really, how can I blame Devil and Popola?
Yeah, like why the fuck did I make
In the end, I'm just as bad.
some of these videos? Like AC3 first
I never once
impressions.
stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's
I
situation.
realized I just waited to do a review.
Guys, BLM here. We're back with another video. In this video, we'll be going over my thoughts on the recently released Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Originally, I was going to do a full-blown review of this game, but I do plan on doing a video where I rank all the main series Assassin's Creed games, so I thought it would just be kind of repetitive to talk about AC3 in general twice. So this video will more so focus on the actual remaster itself than the base game. Now this remaster includes both AC3 and
I should
Liberation,
apologize to
and
Kaine
while
and
we'll
Emil,
talk about Liberation
but
a little bit
Can I get to a
at the
save
end,
point?
this video mostly
Good
focuses
with
on
that even
AC3. So the AC3, let's first talk about
There's a lot of popping in this audio.
While in the open world, they look pretty
In the video
good.
I'm talking
The world
about,
is pretty
in the game.
colorful, a lot
Wait,
more so than the
is that-
original game, which had a pretty dull color palette. This makes the cities feel more alive and more vibrant than in the
I'm
original
so
game.
happy to get to
but it
talk
doesn't
to you
fix
again,
everything.
Kaine.
There's still some pretty big problems with the
Yeah,
game's level design,
too.
which makes you spend most of your time in the streets
I
instead of
tried
free
everything
running
I
or
could
going
think
on
of
the
to
roofs.
save you, you
Now,
know.
the graphics on the character models here are pretty bad. The faces
Actually,
in
I
this
just want
I will talk about
Polished
Liberation
you
a
with a
little bit
special
at
cloth?
the end. This
I
video will
poured warm
mostly
water
focus on
over you?
AC3. So the AC3, let's first talk about the graphics, which while in the open world, they look pretty good. The world is pretty colorful, a lot more so than the original
Yeah,
game, which had a
but
pretty
it
dull
didn't
color
really do
palette.
much
This
except
makes
make
the
you all
cities feel
shiny.
more alive and more vibrant than in the original game, but it doesn't fix everything. There's still some pretty big problems with the game's level design, which makes you spend most of your time in the streets instead of free running or going on the roofs.
I guess you
How the
noticed
graphics on the
how I
character
look
models here are pretty
different now.
bad. The faces in this game are so strange. They're made to look more plasticky.
I'm
Now,
sorry,
I think a lot of the problems here come from
I'm
the
sorry
new
for
lighting
that.
system. A lot of what makes the open world look so great is the fact that the lighting is
Well,
so much
I mean,
better.
this new form
However,
isn't
I think
all
at the
bad,
same
you
time,
know?
that lighting system also shows all the flaws in these character models. And again, it makes a lot of the characters look ridiculous, especially Hatham. I think Hatham is the one that looks the worst.
At least I
But
can
there are
look
some
at you
character
when we
models that look
talk,
okay.
right?
I mean, Charles Lee doesn't look that bad. For the most part, the character models here are
Hey,
pretty
so
bad.
Why don't
But
you tell me
for
something
me,
about
it's not a deal
yourself?
breaker, but I know for a lot of other people it could be. Now, from a gameplay perspective, there are some minor improvements here. They added in a low-profile double
Come on.
assassination.
I just
and
wanna
the
know you
ability to
better.
whistle from
This is cool that we get to see
multiple
these
spots.
conversations.
This really helps out the stealth of the game. Lockpicking now only takes one button press instead of mashing on the buttons. And also you can free
This all
in your
happened
gun,
when I was a
so
kid,
that's cool,
before
I
the
guess.
whole
There are also some
shade
minor
possession
changes to the
thing.
missions throughout the game as well. For example, when you're looking for Miko in
My
the
God,
Opera House
yes.
in the first mission, when the game tells you to use Eagle Vision for
And
the
when the
first
villagers
time,
found out
it
about it,
automatically locks
they started
onto
treating
him
me like
in
a
this
freak.
remaster. However, in the original version, you would have to actually search for him,
one
which
person,
sometimes glitched out.
my
Another
grandmother,
example is during the ship
accepted
missions
me
at the end of
just as I
Sequence
was.
1, where originally at the end of each day, Hatham would have to return to his room.
matter how
However, they
bad
removed
things
that,
got,
making this a more streamlined
she gave me the
experience.
strength to
Another
keep
example
going.
would be the fight against Louis Mills, where before there was a glitch where you could counter kill him with one attack. Yeah, in this remaster, they fixed that to where now you have to actually do the full boss
really
battle.
special
And
to
that's
you,
all
huh?
in sequence 1. There are more changes throughout the game. There are pretty cool touches, but at the end of the day, these aren't really changing anything too much. Another improvement here is the HUD. Thankfully, they made it a bit more colorful than the original
That gives me
version.
an
The
idea.
objective marker is now a bright yellow exclamation mark instead
Since
of what
we
it used to
cured
be,
your
which was a black and
petrification,
white exclamation
we
mark.
should start
They also
looking for
changed
a
certain
way to
things about
cure
the
your
mini-map to
possession
make
in
things
my
stand
body.
out more. The enemies, now you can
I
see
know we
where
can
they're
do it if
looking
we
at,
all work
which helps you
together.
again with the stealth of the game. You can also tell whether they're on the ground or on the roof through the mini-map. And they
It'll
also added
probably
the
be
button
super
commands
easy.
on the top right side of the screen, which wasn't pretty much every
Let me
single
guess.
older Assassin's Creed
More
game, but for
warm
some
water?
reason wasn't in 3, so they added it here. Overall, a lot of these changes make the game feel a
Okay.
lot more like
Can we
Black
just forget I
Flag.
told you
And
about
to me,
that?
that's what it feels like they were going for, was trying to make the game feel a bit more like Black Flag, again with a lot of the HUD changes.
Why'd I say the same thing twice?
Gameplay. Now, with this game simply being a remaster, obviously they didn't change anything about the actual narrative, which was something I had a big issue with in the original game, and I still have it here, obviously. But I do feel like they could have added something.
Wait, I made it this
that would
far
have made
before I made the
game a lot
video?
better, and that is Connor's Forsaken speech that was originally recorded and is found in the original game files of the original game. If you don't know what this is a speech that was originally supposed to be an epilogue speech for Connor. It was also included at the end of the book Forsaken. And because the audio was originally recorded, I was
Sleep well?
hoping that they were going to add it as like a
And
forced
yet your red
epilogue
eyes tell a
to this
different
game,
tale.
but they didn't.
Don't be so
And I think it's a
hard on
shame because the
yourself,
speech
lad.
is really good and it
I
really
need to go see
concludes
Deborah
Connor's
and Papa.
character arc in a way that greatly improves the narrative. I feel like without that there, Connor's character development just is never actually shown. Now obviously through this collection, the DLCs are also
What, my
included.
It's Mom's
Stuff like the
doctor.
Benedict Arnold
Not heard
mission,
you
stuff like
the
the
Black Scroll.
Washington. And to be honest, I've never
It's
even
all
played
right.
the Benedict Arnold missions,
This
and I
is the
haven't
only
played
reading
Tennessee
in
Washington
it.
in
But the
years.
final entry,
So I
being
thought
more
these were cool
affordable.
additions to the
Take a
game.
look.
And now the final thing that I'm going to talk about with AC3 here is the fact that they obviously added in new
what?
legacy outfits as well, which they're fine.
happened?
I mean, to be honest, I never really cared about legacy outfits, but they're cool to have. So now for Liberation, which I'm not
Wait,
really going
what?
to talk about too much. Again, I haven't played much of Liberation as of right now, as of the time of this
Why are
recording.
you
It's
standing
Oh.
about
kind
like
of
a
more of like that
slack-jawed
first
ninny?
impression sort of thing.
Oh.
But with
Felt like I
Liberation,
was
to be honest, there's not much to say for me. I
sleeping
mean,
on one's
unlike
feet is quite
AC3,
the
which I played at
talent
least
indeed.
15 times,
Come
I've only
now,
played Liberation
there's
for
the
myself
door.
one time in
Right.
the past.
Let's
and
go.
to be honest,
Oh, that's cool. I knew he appeared somewhere, but I guess this is where it is. This is the original release, North American release. This is from the Gestalt version. Interesting. We're gonna end here. It's saved, so we'll do another episode of this. Thanks for watching.
I haven't played the original nearly as often.